We always knew it was going to be a tough game today, and we'd have to play really well to come out the other side. And we actually, in the second half, I thought we were classical. Yeah, really good. I thought our support today was, and has been all the way through the season, has been outstanding. And I thought the second half performance justified them coming to watch that game today. Played it exceptionally well, and we know that they kick well. You know, Jordan Lilly's kicking game is outstanding. So they put us under pressure, and I think I just said that at the end. You know, you got a target on your back this year. Every single game we go into, and it's a semi-final, so it's always going to be a difficult game. So it was more about, look, just stop giving cheap things away. I thought we give a couple of penalties away early on kick chases and things like that, which just relieved pressure. So I never really felt like we didn't get into the game for a while, and we conceded a real soft try from distance, which hasn't been us. I mean, we're not conceding line breaks at all in games at the moment. So that first try was a real soft one. But yeah, it was just about tidying up, really. Tidy up, keep doing what we're doing, probably stick to our plan a little bit more, which I didn't think we'd really applied that too well in the first half. And we did that, I thought, really, really well. Mason really struggled through that game, and for him to I asked him to be just tough his way through it, and he played a really controlling halves game in the second half, I thought, and he had all the artillery with our middlemen, and I thought we were really smart second half.
Was there any point where you were thinking of taking him off?
Well, yeah, at half time, he was, Matty Crowther, our physio, was saying to me, just be ready that we had Lachlan Walmsley. So part of our plan was to put Max up to half and Lachlan to go to full back. Obviously we'd lost Luke Gale, so to lose Mason as well would have been pretty tough, but look, it's next man up, it is what it is. And I thought Liam Kay had a really good game in the second half, and I thought Mason was really good, just controlling, went both sides of the field. Some real smart plays. Our execution wasn't great in first half, although some of Bradford's last ditch defence I thought was outstanding. So yeah, there was a point where I was thinking of bringing him off, but he managed to get himself through it.
How close a call was Gailey?
Oh no, he was out from early on in the week. Just a slight groin strain, but that was Monday, I think it was. So yeah, so he was like, well, look, we're not going to risk him here. He had a scan and it's a low grade, but he couldn't play in this game.
What was Mason Lino struggling with?
Ankle.
Right. Is that something he had coming into the game?
No, he was fine coming into the game. He got a tackle that sort of went across his ankle. I don't know the extent of it yet. Obviously he's managed to finish the game, but that can sometimes make it a little bit worse, so we'll see how he is through the week.
Darryl, you've been to Wembley before. How special does this one feel?
Yeah, well, look, this is a new job for me, isn't it? Coming to Wakefield and really trying to enthuse or help with other people enthuse the club, and to go to Wembley sort of, it rubber stamps, I think, our start to the season. We've had some tough challenges, and we've shown that we've been pretty formidable, the team that we've been able to put together at this level, and we've got an opportunity to go and win something now, which it'll be difficult. I mean, we beat Sheffield comfortably the other week, but I'll be expecting a fair response from them, and the coach by two halfbacks, so there'll be some tweaks in there that we'll need to be aware of.
And the support, like you mentioned on the Rugby Lane terrace today, was phenomenal, wasn't it? What's it going to be like in 3 weeks' time? To be the last person out to turn the lights off? Yeah, well, it's a little bit surreal, isn't it? Because you play after everybody else. So I mean, I was down for the initial 1895 Cup when Sheffield won it, and Warrington ironically won the Challenge Cup that year. So it was surreal watching it. I stayed and watched it afterwards. But I know the support will be outstanding. I mean, this is a pretty big stadium, so it'd probably be similar today. And the support was they made themselves heard and really got behind the boys. So yeah, it's a great opportunity for quite a lot of our players won't have played there, been there. So to get a chance to perform there is a special thing in your career. Just lastly for me, Mason wasn't the only hobbler, was he, at the end? I think Renouf was hobbling, and Lockie Walmsley had a was hobbling as well. Is there anything of any concern with those guys?
Yeah, Lachlan's always hobbling. He's, to be honest, he had a bit of a knee. I mean, I went with two big wingers today. Lachlan's been playing outstanding for. He's had a little bit of a knee niggle, so that would be him. And Renouf, I think he's fine. I don't think there's anything major there. But that pitch was pretty hard. You get out there, and it was hard. We're going to have a storm tonight, aren't we? So I think the pitch will benefit from that.
Well done.
Darryl, you obviously had a decision to make. Liam Kay, or I presume Miles Lawford. How close did Miles come into contention this week?
Miles played a couple of weeks back against Batley, and I just felt like under pressure he didn't handle it that well, and that's a lesson for Miles. He's a young halfback, and we're looking to support his growth as a player. I felt like we needed a bit of experience there at half, and even though he's a utility player, Liam, he's capable of filling in different roles, and he did that really well in the second half, I thought. So, in the first half, maybe thinking maybe I should have put Miles in, but second half, I thought we were justified with our selection.
And just on that first half performance, how happy or dissatisfied were you with Wakefield's efforts? Obviously, you expected Bradford to come out all guns blazing through the kitchen sink.
Yeah. Well, I don't think we handled that particularly well at the start. I just thought we gave penalties away. I expected us to challenge some of the high kicks, an area that we need to improve, which we didn't. That try we conceded was pretty soft. So I wasn't that happy, but I wasn't that dispirited either. We towards the back end of the first half, we were punching down our right hand side, and Tafour comes up with an unbelievable tackle on Ian Thornley to stop him, you could see it coming. I don't think we had quite a few dummy half passes that hit the floor, and it just stopped our flow really. Bradford defended really well, to be fair to them, and so I wasn't really dissatisfied. I just thought we could be a whole lot better. So the players, when I went in, they're a pretty smart group of blokes. They're sort of saying what they need to do. They're saying straight away, look, we've got to stop giving the ball too easy over to Bradford and giving penalties away. So they know what's going on, and it was just about trying to reaffirm our confidence in what we're doing and make sure that we stick to what we'd spoken about and what we'd worked on. And I thought they did that really well in the second half. There's a couple of tries we spoke about on this pitch, because this is a tighter pitch than most others. Dewsbury's similar, but you can't get around the outside generally the way that you would on some other pitches. So we were talking about being a bit more direct, and you sort of see Renouf for Tony, Kai Rodwell had scored just before half time. Then it was those sort of things that really sort of nailed it for us. I played direct to get around Matty Ashurst, who scored. So what was pleasing is just the way we adjusted and played, but the sort of stuff that we spoke about doing, and boys applied it really well.
You are a full-time team, and the stats don't lie. You score a lot of points in the sort of bookend of each half, the final 10 minutes, and another 18 points here. Is that something subconsciously you're thinking of, knowing that you're up against a lot of part-time teams, and ultimately in conditions like this they are going to tire you?
Yeah, I mean it should benefit us. I mean, to be honest, the amount of time that you have on the field is pretty similar really, but the players get a chance to recover. They get more time to do individual reviews, for example. So all those things should benefit us, and I think they are. You can see that. I mean, we're an unknown team in lots of ways because we signed a lot of new players, and some from Australia who nobody has ever heard of really. Who's heard of Caleb Welly and Kai Rodwell? I mean, Kai's played a few NRL games, but nobody knew about him, and Steve Mills has done an unbelievable job in terms of looking around and picking some real jewels, players that are doing really well for us. So we think we've got a really good team. We think we've got a really good team at the moment that's got lots of potential and lots of growth in it. That full-time status does help us 100%.
What do you make of Bradford after today, Darryl?
Well, I thought they were great in the first half. I think, and I spoke about this with the boys. Tom Holmes has just come back, and that combination is going to grow. Lily's been playing outstanding. He's been very creative. His kicking game's been super dangerous. The pack is very athletic and dangerous, and they put you under pressure. So I thought they were good today first half. You know, what I've seen from them, a real toughness and durability. They put us under extreme pressure, and luckily for us, we were able to handle it. But you know, they're a good team. They're a growing team. I think Eamon's done a really good job, and they're a dangerous team to play against.
Just finally from me, the owner Matt Ellis has spoken about 2, 3, 4 year plans, giving you the resources. Does today kind of indicate that and feel like this is the start of a very special journey for Wakefield Trinity?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've thought that all along. Just, you know, if you walk around the ground now and you see some of the facility changes, I mean, they're the starting point for it. Obviously, giving us the resources to build a squad, which Matt has. You know, so the environment itself is a complete change, which is huge for players. You know, if you start looking after your players in a way that they feel like they're a part of something that is really professional, then you know that gives you a great foundation to grow, and for players to develop and prosper and get better and improve. So we feel like we've got a lot of really good quality things there, and a lot of that's been put in place by Matt, and a lot of it by coaches, and then the players sort of buying into that and really being outstanding in what they do, which I think we've shown again today, particularly in the second half, that we would be tough to deal with, you know, at any level, if I'm honest.